Namaste to one and all. Welcome to my channel. Today's our topic is about sample question papers. According to the circular number 75, the CBSE has issued the new sample question papers of this year, 2021-22, and why this type of a sample question paper has been issued by the CBSE. The reason all of you know, those who don't know, I am telling you that there is a special assessment scheme because of the pandemic. According to the special assessment scheme, it was very difficult to conduct the board examination, offline examination, and after all the tabulation and marking scheme. And so this time the CBSE already announced a special assessment scheme. According to that, the whole year has been divided into two terms. First term 50 marks, second term 50 marks. In the first term 40 marks representing board exam and 10 marks internal, and second term also 40 marks representing the board exam and 10 marks internal. So based on that, 10 mark assessment already finished. About the periodic test and other portfolio assignments, etc. And here this 40 marks, how the 40 marks question will come. That about the sample question paper. So it is very important. It is equivalent to the board examinations. So the question paper will be issued by the board itself. So how the sample question paper will look like, that is the main thing we have to see. So regarding the sample question paper, here I have taken the 5 papers I have taken. The one is English and social science, science, standard maths and basic maths. Here I have found some common things in 5 papers. There is all questions carry equal marks. Some language papers it is not so. So I thought this may be easier to understand how the question papers will be. So all questions carry equal marks and 40 marks the children have to write, but more marks, the choice is there. From each section choice is there. That is very important. So the children should know about it. Simply not completing all answers. Find out how many answers they have to attempt. Like that. And there is no negative marking. Other subjects no negative marking is there. So here let us see how the marks have been distributed. In this video I am just telling how the marks have been distributed. So you can compare how many sections will come in maths or in science, in social science, in English, like that. And so what about section A? What about section B? Let us see about the social science. Let us see the sample question paper of 10th standard social science paper. Yes. The question paper has 4 sections. Section A has 24 questions. Among 24 questions, the children have to attempt 20 questions. 20 questions you have to attempt. Then section B, there are 22 questions. Attempt any 18 questions. Attempt any 18 questions. Then section C, 12 questions. Among the 12 questions, you have to attempt 10 questions. 10 questions you have to attempt. And about these 12 questions, it is a case-based. 2 cases will be given, and from the 2 case-based questions, 5 each you have to select. That is how 10 questions. Then the D, that is map-based questions, and the map-based question attempt both the questions. So total here 20, 18, 10, 2. So that is total is 50 questions you have to attempt. 50 questions, and the mark is only 40. How you will get 50 into 0.8? You will get 40 marks. So 0.8 is 0.8 is the mark per questions. 50 marks, 50 questions you have to attempt. 50 questions you have to attempt. So the total mark you are getting, equal marks are distributed 0.8. So that is how 40 marks. Yes. Then coming to the science, it has 3 sections. 3 sections A, B, C, D. Here 4 sections are there, but here only 3 sections are there. What is the mark? Is section A 24. As the map is not there, the same way 24 questions you are getting. Here 2 marks we are given to the map. That is the difference. So 24 and you have to attempt 20 questions. So section A 20, section B 20 And section C, like that, the same way. I am making you understand, children, what is the difference between social science and science. Here how many, because you should keep in mind, not simply writing all answers. Suppose you are writing all answers, sometimes you may not get the time. If you then the first answers will be considered taken into account. That is how I came to understand. So, science the same way 20, but here it is 18, here it is 20. That is out of 24 questions, 20. And next 12 questions you have to attempt 10. 10 questions. So, the 50 questions you are attending, 50 questions into 0.8, you are getting 40 marks. So, this is about science paper. All questions carry equal marks. No negative mark. Social science also, no, all subjects, there is no negative mark. Then let us see the standard maths questions. Yes, question paper contains 3 sections. Then section A, 20 questions. Among 20 questions, you have to attend 16 questions. Then section B, 20 questions. There also, you have to attempt 16 questions. Then section C, 10 case-based questions, and 10 case-based questions you have to attend only 8. So 4 each, like that. 2 case-based questions are there, 10 that is case-based questions are there, and among the case-based questions you have to attempt 8 questions. So the mark, here the mark is 40 itself. So here the mark is for 40 questions you have to attempt. 40 questions you have to attempt, it means that 1 mark each. 40 questions you have to attempt, 16 plus 16, isn't it? 32 plus 8 you are getting 40. So 1 mark each. Then about the basic maths also same thing you have to follow. Out of 20, 16, out of 20, 16, then out of 10 you have to attempt 8 questions. So that you have to keep in mind. So this way, basic maths or standard maths, this is optional. No, which one you have taken, that we have to go. The same thing, no difference. Then coming to English language and literature, there is code number 184. Then section 1, it is having 3 sections. Section A, reading, that is 18 questions will be given, 14. You have to attempt 14 questions you have to attempt. Then section B, that is writing, you have to 12 questions will be given, you have to attempt 10 questions. Then section C, it is about the literature part, and here 30 questions will be given, you have to attempt 26 questions. So here 26 questions, so 14, 10 and 26 questions. So what about the total here? 50 questions. 10 plus 10, 24, 24 plus 26, 50. So here also the mark will be 0.8. And another important thing is that specific instructions for each section, each question in part B and part C. Section B and C, specific instructions will be given to write the answer. So all questions carry equal marks. Here also 0.8 and no negative marking. So I have taken this, I found all questions carry equal marks. That is how I want more clarity regarding languages. In the special assessment, this time you are writing MCQs. Anyway, this first time you are writing MCQs, and MCQs, the choice have been given. You have to carefully go through different subjects, how the marks have been given, how the questions have been given in section A, section B, section C. So that should be carefully by hearted. Most often that is better. Not that time you are checking. You should have in advance, you should have an idea about how many answers you have to attempt. And different subjects, it is given differently. Anyway, social science and science, some similarity is there. As social science, there is map questions are there. The difference comes here 22. Otherwise, this 2 is given to here 24. The same way, 24 is here say 20, 20, 10. Here it is 20, 18, 10. So that is a you compare and learn. So 2 marks have been given to map question. So that is the difference. Then standard maths and basic maths. Anyway, one child is opted for standard maths or another child opted for basic maths. Just understand how the marks have been given. That is, it is about the teachers only have to see what is the difference there. That is, what about standard maths? It is out of 20, 16. Out of, again section B out of 20, 16 and 8 marks out of case-based questions, 8 out of 10. So that 50 marks give, no, 40 marks given, so 1 mark each. Then English also the same way, 50 questions have been given, among 50 questions 0.8, 50 into 0.8, that way 40 marks have been given. And here B and C specific instructions have been given. It will be given like that. So you carefully learn, and if it is possible, write it and paste it wherever you can see easily. So go through that now and then, so you will understand how you are going to write the MCQs. That is really half part of the CBSE's board examination paper. Understood? So that is how you are scoring 50 marks, 40 this way, and internal almost it might have completed. So for 50, the half part of the entire year's academic, you are learning, you have learned, you are writing, and you are getting the marks. You have learned already 50 marks, 40 marks here, 10 marks internal, and at last you are getting 50 marks from this type of board exam MCQs. I hope you understood. Thank you for your cooperation.